So hey there, so today is February 26, 2014, and I am 26 weeks pregnant, which is a little victory. You know, we like to make it every week and every day, but they kind of go every 2 weeks at this point, so this is a little celebratory day, and I'm going to try to make this quick because there's not a whole lot going on, so if I can wrap it up as quick as possible, I will. So let's see, where we are right now is everything is completely stable. I am not having any bleeding anymore except for just some residual dark brown, which is just old blood, so that's good. No active bleeding. I haven't had any contractions in over a week and a half maybe. Every once in a while I have like one or two, but nothing that's like consistent. And her heartbeat is being measured 1 or 2 times a day. It's kind of come down now to being once a day. So what they do is they monitor me for 30 minutes in the morning around 11 a.m. and they just kind of track her for a half an hour. Just they look for some accelerations in her heartbeat, and that's good. And then they just make sure that everything stays, pretty stable. They were doing it twice a day, and they have brought that down to just once a day because I'm just very stable. And then they do spot checks throughout the day for like 1 or 2 minutes, where they just come in, they do all my vitals like every 4 hours, and then they also check her heartbeat and check for contractions. And that's that. All my labs have come back good. My blood counts are normal. Doctors, I've seen several different doctors. My OB was here today, and he was also here on Monday. Actually, no, I'm sorry. He was here today, and he was here last Friday. And then I see a variety of different doctors that come through as well, whoever's on call. And there's been some difference of opinion on whether or not I will go to a home bed rest versus staying in the hospital. My OB thought it would be fine, but most OBs do. But then the maternal fetal medicine folks usually disagree on that. They all feel that the best place for me to be would be here because they're monitoring me, like I said, pretty regularly. And when they do my vitals, they take my temperature, my blood pressure, my oxygen levels, and they ask me just the normal "how are you feeling" type questions. And what doctors feel, like the maternal fetal doctors feel that they're monitoring me for things that I wouldn't necessarily notice. So like slight fluctuations in my temperature, not a big deal, but they would notice like a gradual increase that I wouldn't necessarily notice. And the equipment they have here is a lot more sensitive. They're also monitoring for any sort of blood loss and things like that, which has been stable. But if something like that happens at home, if I had a rupture or something like that, then I only have like, sometimes minutes to get to the hospital before, it becomes tragic. And I live about 25 minutes to a half an hour away from the hospital, so that's a concern, and I've told the doctors that I'm completely fine with staying put. I want what's best for me and the baby. If they really feel that it's safe for me to go home, then sure, but when there's a difference of opinion, then I'm kind of like, nope, just keep me. I'm fine with that, John comes home on Tuesday, so, I'm excited to have him home and to have him with me. He'll probably be spending some nights here, but not all the time. We have the pets at home that I really want him to spend time with as well. I'm sure they've missed both of us. It's not typical for us to be away from for both of us to be away from them for more than a week. So they're probably a little confused on what's going on. Though my family has been awesome, helping out back there and taking care of all of their needs. But there's just that maternal thing for me that I just want to be able to cuddle with them, and they're used to me sleeping with them and John sleeping with them. So I'll be really happy that he can be home to help take care of them. Let's see what else is going on. So as far as everything else with the pregnancy, it's been stable. But I have unfortunately developed this rash that is called PUPS pregnancy rash. And let me see if I can actually figure out how to pronounce it. It is puritic urticarial papules and plaques of pregnancy. I will put it down below in the link so you can look it up. But basically, it's a rash that starts on your stomach and then kind of spreads out from there. It kind of will spread down your arms, so your legs, your back, buttocks, upper chest, things like that. So I have a little bit here. You can see those red marks here. This in the middle is actually broken capillaries from, I guess, another hormonal thing. But I have some on my arms, which are actually starting to fade. I'm very fair-skinned, so red marks show up pretty easily on me. But the thing with this particular rash is it usually doesn't develop until about 35 weeks, and 70% of the women that have it are pregnant with boys. So strange that I have it so early. I started seeing spots last Thursday night, and then I started feeling the itch on Saturday. And it got to be pretty bad Sunday. Like, I was like gonna freak out because I'm like, great, if I have to deal with this for the rest of the pregnancy, I don't know how I'm gonna not go insane. So I started doing some research because the nurses kept telling me, don't Google it, it's gonna freak you out. But I can't not Google it. I have to know what's going on with my body when they're kind of just telling me, oh, it could be this, and we'll figure it out. It's diagnosed just visually. There is no lab test to really diagnose it. There's just ruling out other things. And the only cure is delivery. It usually resolves itself in 1 to 2 weeks after delivery. So yeah, that kind of stinks. So the typical ways that they would treat it so that you're not going insane is, if it's really bad, they can give you oral steroids. And if it's mild, they can give you topical steroid creams or just other anti-itch creams. And then Benadryl and Zyrtec and Claritin, things like that, can also help to reduce some of the itching, but they're not 100% effective. So the first thing that they gave me was this cream lotion, which is a non-steroid lotion, and it's basically has like menthol and camphor and some moisturizers and things like that. So it's steroid free, and it says right on it that it is treatment for sunburns, poison ivy, poison oak, insect bites, those kind of things. I started using this on Sunday night. They gave it to me like on Sunday. Started using it on Sunday night, and it wasn't doing anything. Like, I would feel a slight tingle from it in the menthol, but for the most part, it wasn't really helping with the itch. And every time I felt an itch coming on, I was trying to apply it so that it wasn't itching, and it really wasn't doing anything. So the next morning, before I get to that, the other thing that when I did my research and found out about what it was that I had, I went to see what people use to treat it out there, and this is the soap that everybody out there in the internet world and blogs and such said really helped everybody with it. And it says on the box that it's used to treat eczema, psoriasis, dandruff, and here's the ingredients. Pretty, organic and all natural kind of ingredients. And I ordered some of this on Amazon, but it wasn't going to deliver until Wednesday, and then I figured it wasn't going to be able to get up here until Thursday, Friday, or the weekend. So I had tried to figure out if it was anywhere local that I could have somebody pick up, and luckily it was at Whole Foods, and I have a friend that shops there all the time, so I texted her to see if she might be in the area, and if she was, if she could grab me a bar. And so what I've been doing is I shower with the soap, and then I put the lotion on after. And so I started using this, like I said, on Sunday, and the next morning I was telling, actually, my genetic counselor who stopped by to wish me congratulations on making it to another week. She said to me that if I'm applying it on dry skin, it's not going to do any good. That I have to put it on wet skin that's, had the pores open up so that it can better absorb it into my skin. And that makes 100% sense. Like, I don't know why I didn't think of that. So what a world of difference that has done. I have gone from trying to like scratch my skin off to when I use the combination of these two things, I'm not itching for 10, 11 hours. So it's amazing. I will still have some mild itching in the hot spots, so like under my breast, in the crevices of like, my legs where like my legs meet like my stomach. Um, any place that has a lot of heat generated from it, that's where I'll start to feel the itch first. So what I've been doing is I usually will shower before going to bed, and that way I'm guaranteed to have some relief so I can sleep. And then it generally lasts for quite a long time. I showered last night, and I thought I was going to have to shower again in the middle of the day to help relieve from the itching, and so far I haven't. So I've been doing that since Monday, and I really think it's helping it to go away. The rash on my stomach is not as bright red as it was, and it is definitely not itching as much, so I'm not attacking it, making it inflamed, so a big help. So I think I can deal with this, without having to take any of the other kind of medications. Like they did prescribe a like Benadryl type pill for night, and I didn't want to take it unless I had to. So I haven't taken it. I know it's safe, like everybody, all the doctors tell me it's safe, it's safe, it's safe. But, I'd rather just not put something else in my body. I'm already putting in a few different things, and why add more to it? So that's pretty much where I am. So yes, we're at 26 weeks, and that's awesome. John comes home Tuesday, very excited, and I have this new rash to deal with. But everything else is stable. And, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to be here until I deliver. We'll see how it goes. Oh, my shower is going to happen as planned, but my husband will be taking my place, and hopefully I can Skype in or, some FaceTime in or something like that so that I can kind of be there, because it was just easier to do it this way. I'm really fine with it. I'm sorry for my guests that aren't going to be able to see me, but hopefully, like I said, I can Skype in so I can at least, say hello to people and kind of watch the opening and things like that. So that's the plan for now. I will update you guys again next week, and I will take some pictures and stick those in of my belly bump so you guys can see where I am and also see the rash. Fun. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate everybody's support. And I just want to give a shout out to everybody who has come and visited me. I've had some wonderful friends stop by. My sister-in-law has been amazing, always helping me out when I need something at home. My dad has stopped by a couple times too, brought some stuff. My brother. I had cousins stop in today, and they brought me some awesome pastries and cookies. I had a wonderful, large survival gift sent to me from a friend, Sharon, and she's put some wonderful things in there that she actually used or wished she had while she was on her bed rest, so she knows what it's like. Tons of magazines have been brought for me to read, which is awesome. Lots of snacks and things and cards, and I appreciate everything everybody has been doing. It has really helped. Working has helped, occupy my mind, so I'm really not feeling like I've been here that long. At the end of the day, I'm still feeling like I need more time to do more work. So I mean, I've been keeping busy, and so far so good. So once again, thank you for all of your support and your thoughts and prayers, for keeping me in harmony in your thoughts all the time. I really, really appreciate it. John and I have been blown away by the outpouring of support that we've received, and thank you guys so much. All right, I'm going to go for real this time. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.